15 mind-blowing facts about Uzbekistan, a country you probably know nothing about. Number 15, the double landlocked country. Ever heard of a country that's not just landlocked, but double landlocked? Yep, that's Uzbekistan for you, surrounded entirely by countries that are also landlocked. Nestled in Central Asia, Uzbekistan is hugged by Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Afghanistan, and Turkmenistan. Now, here's a twist. People often confuse it with being one of the largest countries in Asia. But nope, it's not the third largest. It's big, sure, about 448,978 square kilometers, but there are quite a few Asian giants ahead of it. Over 36 million live here, and guess what? The literacy rate is a jaw-dropping 99%. That's right, almost everyone can read and write. The official language is Uzbek. But don't be surprised if you hear Russian, especially in cities. In fact, multilingualism is pretty normal here. And the weather, think extremes. Summers are blazing hot, winters are freezing cold. It's like Mother Nature turned the temperature dial all the way in both directions. Uzbekistan is a wild blend of mystery, tradition, and modern-day charm. You might not have known much before, but now, you're just getting started. Number 14, a land quietly harboring a desire for independence. When you first hear the name Karakalpakstan, you might picture some hidden country tucked away in Central Asia. But here's the twist, it's not an independent nation. It's actually an autonomous republic inside Uzbekistan. Still, it covers nearly 40% of Uzbekistan's total land. Yep, that's right. This one region is almost a third the size of the entire country. But despite its massive size, the United Nations, and every other country on the planet, officially sees Karakalpakstan as part of Uzbekistan, not a separate nation. Only about 2 million people live here, yet they've had their own parliament, own constitution, and until recently, even had the right, on paper, to vote for independence. But life here is not easy. The region is poor. There's little industry, limited resources, and barely any tall buildings. Ironically, many Karakalpaks leave the region to find work elsewhere, often in other parts of Uzbekistan. So here's the big question. Why do the Karakalpaks still want independence so badly? And would they actually be better off going it alone? Or is sticking with Uzbekistan the smarter path? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear what you think about this forgotten corner of the world. Number 13. Are women second-class citizens in Uzbekistan? People love to assume things, don't they? Say Uzbekistan out loud, and some might instantly picture a super conservative Muslim country where women walk 2 steps behind men, faces hidden behind veils, speaking only when spoken to. But step into Tashkent on a sizzling summer day, say 104 degrees Fahrenheit, and that image? Completely shattered. You'll see women strutting in short skirts, ripped jeans, crop tops, and yeah, even unbuttoned blouses. Think more Milan meets Central Asia than desert silence and shadows. The truth is, those long brocade dresses and embroidered scarves? They're for weddings, holidays, and grandma's tea parties, not everyday streetwear. In big cities like Tashkent or Samarkand, women aren't just blending into the background, they're bossing up. They run shops, teach at universities, report the news, hold government seats, and yes, some even manage teams full of men. No big deal. Dating might be easy, especially in urban areas, but marriage? That's where it gets complicated. There's paperwork, family traditions, and sometimes a whole lot of cultural hoops to jump through. So next time someone throws out cliches about Uzbek women, just smile and say, "You clearly haven't been to Tashkent in July." Number 12, the art of tightrope walking. In Uzbekistan, tightrope walking isn't just a stunt, it's a centuries-old art form called dorbazlik. Imagine balancing on a thin rope, dozens of feet above the ground, no safety net, just pure skill and nerves of steel. But here's the twist. Performers don't just walk. They dance, kneel, even ride bicycles on the rope. It's more than entertainment. It's tradition, pride, and a symbol of bravery passed from father to son. Many learn as children, practicing for years before performing at festivals or weddings. They wear colorful silk costumes with embroidery and sashes that flow with every step. Some even balance trays, swords, or their own children while walking. Crowds gasp, cheer, and hold their breath. In a world of digital noise, Uzbekistan's tightrope walkers remind us what it means to be human, fearless, graceful, and alive on the edge. Number 11. Do all men have multiple wives? Let's clear this up once and for all. No, not all men in Uzbekistan have multiple wives. In fact, legally, polygamy is banned. One man, one wife. That's the official rule. But here's where it gets interesting. Culturally, especially in some rural areas, it's not unheard of for a man to have more than one wife, secretly. These aren't legal marriages, more like traditional or religious unions done quietly, without paperwork. It's rare in cities like Tashkent, where modern life and laws rule. But in some villages, it still happens. Sometimes it's about children. If the first wife can't have kids, the family might encourage a second. Other times, it's about economics or old-school values. But make no mistake, most Uzbek men have just one wife, just like anywhere else. And guess what? Women aren't silent about it. Many modern Uzbek women are educated, independent, and absolutely not okay with sharing their husbands. The younger generation is speaking up more than ever. Number 10. Tashkent by night when Central Asia never sleeps. When the sun sets over Tashkent, the real magic begins. This city doesn't go to sleep, it glows. Neon signs flicker to life, fountains dance with lights, and music spills into the streets. Tashkent at night is a mix of tradition, glamour, and electric energy. Locals and tourists head to Broadway Street, Sailgak, for street performers, popcorn carts, and sketch artists. Cafes buzz with laughter. Couples walk hand in hand, kids chase balloons, and musicians fill the air with live tunes. Tashkent by night is alive, bold, unexpected, and full of surprises. It's where history, youth, and modern soul come out to play. This isn't just a capital city, it's Central Asia's heartbeat after dark. Number 9. The gold smile craze. In Uzbekistan, some smiles literally shine. We're talking about the famous gold teeth craze, a trend where people, especially in older generations, cover their teeth with real gold. But why? Is it for fashion? Wealth? Status? It's all of that, and more. Back in the Soviet days, gold was seen as strong and long-lasting. Dentists often used it to replace damaged teeth. Over time, it became a symbol of pride. The shinier your smile, the richer and tougher you looked. Gold teeth meant success, like a Rolex, but in your mouth. Now, let's talk about where the gold comes from. Welcome to the Murunto Gold Mine, one of the largest gold mines in the world. It's like Uzbekistan's Fort Knox, producing tons of gold each year. This place doesn't just dig up gold, it powers jewelry, finance, and yes, golden grins. Today, younger Uzbeks prefer pearly whites, but the gold smile hasn't disappeared. In small towns, it's still a flex. It's history, tradition, and bling, all in one bite. So next time you see someone flashing a golden grin, know that it's more than a smile. It's a story. Number 8. An American car brand loved by Uzbekistan. Walk down any street in Uzbekistan, and you'll spot it instantly. Chevrolet, Chevrolet, Chevrolet. It's not just popular here, it dominates. Around 4 out of every 5 cars on the road are Chevys. They're made here. After the Soviet Union collapsed, Uzbekistan teamed up with General Motors to build Chevys locally. The plant in Osaka started rolling out affordable models like the Nexia, Spark, and Cobalt, perfect for Uzbek roads and wallets. Since they're built inside the country, prices stay low, parts are easy to find, and repairs don't cost a fortune. Plus, people trust them. They're reliable, sturdy, and fuel-efficient. In a country where imported cars can be crazy expensive, Chevy became the people's car. It's not just transportation, it's local pride on four wheels. So yeah, Uzbekistan doesn't just like Chevys, it lives in them. Number 7. The love of steam baths. In Uzbekistan, steam baths are called hammams. They aren't just about getting clean. They're a way of life. Step inside one, and you enter a world of sizzling heat, thick mist, and ancient ritual. For centuries, Uzbeks have loved hammams for their power to relax the body, heal the soul, and bring people together. It's where old men debate politics, friends catch up, and tired workers sweat out stress. It's not just cleansing, it's community therapy. First, roast and dry heat. Then steam. Scrub down with black soap. Rinse. Repeat. Add some herbal tea or a cold plunge for full effect. Your skin glows. Your mind resets. Even in modern cities with fancy showers, many still return to the hammam. A place where time slows down and steam speaks louder than words. In Uzbekistan, it's not just a bath. It's a sacred escape. Number 6. Tea culture. In Uzbekistan, tea isn't just a drink, it's a lifestyle. From sunrise to sunset, green tea flows like water. No matter the weather, scorching heat or winter chill, there's always a teapot brewing. Step into any Uzbek home, and the first thing you'll get? A hot cup of tea, served with love. It's how they say welcome, relax, and your family. No sugar, no milk. Just pure, strong tea in little porcelain cups called pialas. And don't be surprised if they pour it back and forth 3 times before serving. It's not a mistake, it's tradition, meant to show respect and warm the cup. Tea is served with dried fruits, nuts, and deep conversation. Whether in a home, a bazaar, or a chaikhana, tea house, it's a daily ritual of connection. In Uzbekistan, tea doesn't just warm the hands, it warms the heart. Number 5. People live in yurts or mudbrick houses. In parts of Uzbekistan, people still live in yurts or mudbrick houses. And it's not because they're stuck in the past. It's because these homes work. Smart, simple, and made for the climate. Yurts are the round tents used by nomads, are easy to set up, take down, and move. They stay cool in the blazing summer and warm in freezing winters. Inside, you'll find colorful carpets, low tables, and often a deep sense of peace. Mudbrick houses, called churtoks, are built from local clay and straw. Thick walls keep heat out during the day and trap warmth at night. No fancy air conditioners needed. Why change something that's worked for centuries? These homes aren't just shelters, they're part of the culture, the history, the rhythm of life. In a modern world of concrete and glass, yurts and mud homes whisper. Simple still works. Number 4. Giant wedding rice pots and farewell dances. Uzbek weddings aren't just big, they're giant. And nothing shows that better than the enormous rice pots used to cook plav, the national dish. Picture this: a pot the size of a small car, cooking enough rice, meat, carrots, and spices to feed hundreds. It's not just food, it's a show. Cooking plav is a serious honor, often done by a master chef with years of experience. The aroma alone could make the neighbors crash the wedding, and just when you think the party's over, it's not. Enter the farewell dance, called Kuyav Salam or Kelen Salam. The bride and groom dance one last time, surrounded by cheering family and friends. It's emotional, powerful, and full of love. In Uzbekistan, a wedding isn't just a celebration, it's a cultural explosion where even the rice and dancing tell a story. Number 3. Desert dances, year-round festivals in Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan, festivals aren't just events, they're explosions of life. No matter the season, there's always something happening. From ancient cities to remote deserts, the country dances through the year. One of the wildest? The Desert Festival in Navoy. Imagine dancers spinning on sand dunes, fire shows under the stars, camel races, and folk music echoing across the emptiness. It's like a party in the middle of nowhere, and everyone's invited. Then there's Navroz, the Persian New Year, celebrated every March. Streets fill with music, food stalls, and people jumping over bonfires to burn away bad luck. Locals wear colorful outfits, kids laugh, and grandmas serve shumalak, a thick wheat dish made with love and patience. In Uzbekistan, festivals aren't just entertainment, they're a way to remember the past, enjoy the present, and celebrate being alive. Whether it's in a city square or a sea of sand, these moments leave your heart full and your feet tapping. Number 2, a foodie's paradise. If you come here hungry, you'll leave in love, and probably a few pounds heavier. Let's start with plav, the king of Uzbek cuisine. It's a sizzling mix of rice, lamb, carrots, and spices, cooked in a giant pot and served with pride. Every city has its own version, and every grandma swears hers is the best. Uzbekistan feeds you like family. It's not just good food, it's soul food with spice and story. Number 1, cost of living in Uzbekistan. Thinking of stretching your dollar? In Uzbekistan, it doesn't just stretch, it dances. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in the city center costs about $409, while outside the center, it's around $258. Utilities for one person average $23.60 per month. Food. A hearty meal at an inexpensive restaurant is approximately $5.12, and a fast food combo meal is about $3.89. Transportation is a steal. Local transport tickets are 19 cents, and a monthly pass is just $9.90. With an average monthly salary of $455 after tax, living comfortably is achievable, especially if you adapt to local spending habits. In Uzbekistan, your money doesn't just go further, it experiences a cultural adventure.